Today I will be discussing on supravalvular aortic stenosis. I am Dr. Akash Joshi, a senior resident in UNMICRC Institute of Cardiology and Research. I will be discussing this topic under the subheadings of introduction, some historical aspects, morphology, pathology, treatment, and followed by conclusions. Okay, coming to the introduction part, what is supravalvular aortic stenosis? Basically, obstruction caused by localized or diffuse narrowing of the aortic lumen commencing immediately above the aortic valve, because now aortic stenosis is subvalvular, valvular and supravalvular. Supravalvular is the aortic stenosis which is commencing above the aortic valve. That's why it's called supravalvular aortic stenosis. Historical perspective, it was first described by Minarelli, and the differentiation of the supravalvular from other types of aortic stenosis was by retrograde arterial catheterization given by Denny in Walk. 1959, Mauro and colleagues did the angiographic diagnosis of supravalvular AS, and William and Barrett described association of supravalvular AS with Elfin facies in 1961. This is a typical picture taken from Kirkland, which shows what is Elfin facies looks like. So where we can see a mandibular recession, short palpebral features, and medial eyebrow flare. Dental malformation may also be present. So it is basically because of the mutation in the elastin gene on chromosome 7 q11.23, which includes deletion translocation of the gene. Supravalvular aortic stenosis are again of two types, which is the localized and diffuse. So diffuse type of supravalvular aortic stenosis is the which extends throughout the length of the ascending aorta and even beyond into the arch, into the origin of the brachiocephalic arteries. Whereas the localized one is the one which have just about the most superior level of the attachments of the valve commissures, and there is also dilatation of the sinus of Valsalva and the absence of poststenotic dilatation, also called as hourglass appearance. And then we can see variable intimal thickening of the intimal shelf increases stenosis, and variable affects the left main coronary ostia. The coronaries in supravalvular aortic stenosis is that the free edge of the aortic valve near the aortic wall may become adherent to the intimal shelf, which may produce stenosis. Left sinus is more common than right sinus, and intimal ridge extends the coronary ostium and even obstructs it. 75% of cases has been seen with enlarged sinus of Valsalva, and 45% with coronary ostial stenosis. Coming to repairs of the supravalvular aortic stenosis, again as we saw of two types. So repair is further divided in localized type and the diffuse type. In localized type, we have three types of repair: classic repair, extended aortoplasty, which is also called Dottis repair, sliding aortoplasty, Myers-Walden's repair. So coming to classic repair, what we do is first is supravalvular aortic aortotomy is done, an incision extended to non-coronary sinus, and once the aorta is incised, we can aortic wall is examined and assessed. Then an intimal shelf resection is done to relieve the stenosis, and a dimensioned pericardial PTFE patch is incorporated with the incision. Intraoperative echo will confirm this. So as we can see here now is in this image taken from the Kirkland, whereas incision is taken on the aorta, and as we can see a supravalvular ridge which has been excised in picture second, and a PTFE or pericardium patch is kept on the aorta. Second is extended aortoplasty, where again which also called Dottis repair, which CPB is established, and oblique aortotomy with incision into obstructing ridge, and STJ is made into non-coronary sinus. Further, the incision extended to the left to cross the STJ in the right sinus of Valsalva, and anterior between the left and right coronary sinus. And the second inverted Y incision is placed into the limb into the NCC, and other placed into anterior to the commission between RCC and LCC. Middle part patch of the aorta containing RCC is retained, and inverted Y shape incision is placed one into NCC and other placed into anterior to RCC and LCC. Middle patch of aorta is retained. So in this incision we can see the aortic incisions between left coronary artery and the right coronary artery, and one incision is taken aortic into the non-coronary sinus, whereas supraortic ridge is removed from the above coronary sinus of Valsalva, and a patch is kept to relieve the aortic stenosis. Greater symmetrical repair may be accompanied by a third incision in the left coronary sinus of Valsalva, just posterior to the commissure between right and left sinus, and the incision is mobilized with the commissure so that it can move anteriorly to achieve better spacing between commissures of aortic valve and achieve better configuration of the left cup. Second, repair three patch, which also called Broom's incision, Broom's technique. In this, what we do again, a three triangular patches incisions are taken on the aorta, and similarly three triangular patches of the autologous pericardium is fashioned for insertion into the each incision. So in the image we can see 3 incisions are taken on the left, right and non-coronary. The same pericardium patch is placed in between, which will increase the width of the aorta and relieve the aortic obstruction. Diffuse type of supravalvular aortic stenosis is where an incision is made in ascending aorta extending deep into the non-coronary sinus of Valsalva and extended distally into the arch or even proximal descending to thoracic aorta. So dotted line suggests aortic incision which is started from the non-coronary sinus and is extending up to the branches of the aorta, like up to the arch of the aorta, and intima or media is removed and atherectomy is done, or any obstruction is removed, followed by a long big white patch of collagen coated polyester or PTFE patch is used to widen the aorta and is attached to the edge of the aortotomy. Sliding aortoplasty, also called Weymouth Walden's technique. In this, what we do is aorta is divided above the supravalvular ridge, and similarly 3 incisions are made proximal to aorta through the stenosing ring and into the sinus of Valsalva, and this incision are made into distal ascending aorta as well at a point corresponding exactly opposite position of the commissure of the aortic valves, and continuous stitch is taken of the line with the polypeptide sutures starting at the nadir of each incision, and corresponding flap to the ascending aorta is attached to the aortic by sieving it from the nadir of the top of the commissure attachment of the aortic valve. Thank you.